Everyone better listen to this song. We gonna teach you all about nomenclature for organic chemistry. It all depends on how many carbon exists in the hydrocarbon. First up is meth, as in the drug. Second is meth, without the M.
Third is prop. Try to cope with the meth and the dope. Fourth is boot. Remember that. You are a butte. Penthex hep-ot. You probably know already. Non is 9. Dec is 10. That is it.
Alkane is a single bond. Alkene is a double bond. Alkyne is a triple bond. You will learn about the bonds. Carbons with a single bond, and them with an A, N, E. Forming uses enthalpy. Breaking creates more entropy.
In organic chemistry, you must know the different groups. They give more reactivity to the alkane molecules.
Get to know the groups. First, hydroxyl. Here we have an oxygen, single bonded to a hydrogen. We know that it was an alcohol. Alcohol ends with O. Second, carbonyl. There is a carbon double bonded with an oxygen. We call it ketone. Ketone. Single bonds of O and H. And a double bonded of O. There you go. Aldehyde to the side. Double O. You're a pro. Ends with L. You go wow. Third, carboxyl. Carboxylic acid. Here's what you learn about it. Number 1 priority. Boxyl A. C. I. D. There is a carbon, double bonded with an oxygen, and single bonded to an alcohol. Carboxylic acid ends with oic acid. Next, here we have an oxygen bonded to carbon left and right. Then both of them are double bonded with an O. Then we know it was an acid anhydride.
Now to the next thing.
Take a C.
Now you see.
Let's move on to amines now.
Nitro, nitrogen.
Amide, amine.
Added to the end.
Added to the end. Double bond oxygen.
On the carbon.
Single bond nitrogen.
On the carbon. That's your
amide.
Single bond nitrogen.
Attached to the carbon. That's your
Amine.
amine.
Not the anime. Where the bond with to H means
Primary.
one H means
Secondary.
no H means tertiary.
Nitrogen with extra ions means
Quaternary amines.
amines. Also nitrile triple bonded to
The C to the C. These are your simple rules to the
Nitro-nitrogen
nitronitrogen groups.
Ether group always contains
A single oxygen.
for flowing electrons.
Not really ready for a bond.
It's pretty lonely sitting beside.
Two alkyl groups.
Naming them with an ether.
Next to ester similar to
Carboxyl
carboxyl group.
There is a carbon,
double bonded with
an oxygen, but single bonded to
Oxygen and carbon.
That's your ester. Next to halalkane.
alkane containing one or more halogen,
Fluorine,
chlorine,
bromine,
bromine,
iodine.
iodine.
Let's move on to sulfur groups. Here we have a sulfur single bonded to
a hydrogen. We know that it was a thiol.
There is a sulfur atom bonded to alkyl group.
We call it sulfide. A covalent bond between two sulfur atoms.
Formed by the coupling of two thiol groups. We call it
Disulfide.
And now you learn to
Functional groups.
Now you can pass
your chemistry test.
Woo, yes you can.
Yes, you can.